This season and all through the holidays, there's so many reminders out there that we have a lot to be thankful for, but it's more than just these holidays that we should be practicing our gratefulness and our gratitude. And here to help us do that is artist Nicole Ray, and we appreciate your time, Nicole. I know that there's so many people out there who have heard you speak before about art of the daily practice, but I just want to remind viewers a little bit about what you do. It's not just about writing in a journal, it's also just about making sure you're taking care of yourself.
Exactly. It is a practice to go towards the love. You can call it self-care, you can call it personal growth, but the art of daily practice is all about meeting you exactly where you're at and giving you some tools to put in your toolbox to help you bring inspiration, healing, and guidance into your life. Today, I'm here just to talk a little bit about gratitude in a different way.
I like that because, we think about Thanksgiving time. There's a lot of people who go around the dinner table and say what they're thankful for, but it's about more than just recognizing some of the big picture items. So let's talk about this practicing of gratitude and gratefulness.
You're right. We all have heard of gratitude practices, gratitude journaling, gratitude lists, and to be honest, it can kind of be a little bit fluffy. You kind of feel like it's a little mundane saying those same things like I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my family and for my friends. And that's where I think gratitude journaling, we like the idea of it, we like the sound of it, we like buying those journals, but then we only write a few things down each day and it tends to be the same thing over and over, kind of those big topic items. And so I'm not here to toot my horn on gratitude. I'm here to shine light for you on how you can look at this word a little differently this season, and not just on Thanksgiving, but just this holiday season, this end of the year time, and how we can use it in our daily life and also help you navigate through the feels that you might be carrying over the last couple of years.
The last couple of years certainly has been a roller coaster of emotions. So let's talk about that. It is breaking it down. We might not think about that we do have a lot to be grateful in just everyday moments. So that's something that you've pointed out to me before, is there are little moments that you can be appreciative of.
Yes. So gratitude within the art of daily practice is about seeing the little moments or little things in your life with great love. Now, I know that probably even sounds a little bit more cheesy because now we've got the word gratitude and now we've got the words great love, but love holds everything that it is that you need. And so you can take and plug that in with seeing the little moments in your life with compassion, with patience, with understanding, with peace, with faith. And that's what we most need, because we all know that the moment we hit the pillow at the end of the day, we're exhausted. Everybody's got their own journey, their own battle, and we forget to see those little moments, such as a colleague brought you a cup of coffee. You had plenty of time to get those errands done between work and picking up your child. Those little moments of, hey, I was able to get my morning routine done, or hey, I showered, or hey, I picked up, groceries at an online pickup. It's those little moments.
So as we think about these little moments, what should we be doing to make sure that we're making space for observing those moments too? Because sometimes your brain just gets a little bit muddled and you just focus on the, oh, I should have, or, oh, this didn't go the way I had planned it or I wanted it to.
Yes, it's hard to see the challenging moments in our life with gratitude. And so I want to take gratitude this year for 2022 and say, let's let gratitude be a bit of a cheerleader for us. Stop in a moment that was really challenging and really hard and say, I'm grateful for this moment, and shine light on yourself, saying, I'm proud of myself for getting my screaming toddler into the car and off to preschool. I'm proud of myself for meeting that deadline 1 minute before that work project was due. We have a tendency right now to, I think, be hard on ourselves and, do a lot of shoulding. We should have done this. We should have done that. I'm not enough. I could be better. And so when we stop and recognize hey, I'm doing a good job here. I am grateful. We're kind of take these little hard moments and say, let's have a self gratitude practice. I'm grateful that I did this moment exactly the way that it went. Now, that's not an easy task, as you know, Christy. We've talked about this over the years. And so that's where the art of daily practice carries a forgive practice, or we call it the F word, just to bring a little smile on your face. And so I know some of you are like, she just mentioned gratitude. I want to run to the hills. She just mentioned love and being proud of myself. I want to run the other way. And now she's mentioning the word forgive. Just give me a moment here. Christy, you know this as well when you had heard of this word. Just like we see gratitude as seeing the little things in your life with great love and being kind of that cheerleader for yourself, when those moments are hard, when you're struggling, we can bring the practice of forgive to it.
You made it my new favorite F word, I will say. It used to be the word free because everyone loves something that's free, but now it is forgive, because there's so many times when you just let the little things kind of draw you down. And if you just speak those words to yourself, either in your head or I do a lot of times in my car, I forgive and release, being frustrated with this traffic. I forgive and release making myself, do these things that just drive me crazy. So there's a lot of ways that you can work through some of those issues. And once you say it, you let go of it.
Exactly. And so you just described what the practice is and how to use it. So FOR-GIVE. We're going to see the word as two separate words. That's really important, just to help you kind of disconnect from the ways that forgive or forgiveness. So just give me a mustard seed of willingness here and a little bit of an open mind to have you see it as two separate words. It's a choice to give love or give peace, give gratitude, give compassion, give patience, a way into whatever it is that you are carrying, such as a heavy thought, feeling, emotion, belief, a physical body pain, etc. When we forgive, we choose to give love away into what it is that we're carrying so that you can receive a shift in your perspective and how you see it. Now, when we are having that hard moment of, I'm just not enough, I could be better, why didn't I get all these things done, that kind of voice, that's the moment that hey, this isn't serving me. So then you meet it with I forgive and release. So it sounds like this: I forgive and release being hard on myself. I forgive and release procrastinating on that work project. I forgive and release my screaming toddler and just wanting to hightail it to the hills. We're going to the hills a lot today. It's in that practice where you can use it out loud. You can say, I forgive and release, and fill in the blank, or you can say it mindfully. And so you're at the Thanksgiving table and one of your people in the room you're just maybe having some challenges with, and they're kind of mentally driving you crazy, and you want to get up and leave. That's where you can say, I forgive and release quietly in your head. Or if you're somebody who wants to take a little more courage, you can write it down. You can write it in your notepad on your phone, type it out. You can write it on a piece of paper, or you can meet your journal. And I know that's where people are like, oh, she just said journaling. I know you have blank journals. I know they're waiting your arrival. And so grab that journal, hold it in your hands, say, I forgive and release, feeling like I'm going to ruin this. I forgive and release my handwriting, and just give yourself 2 to 3 minutes where you just start writing, I forgive and release, and fill in the blank.
Well, and I think this is the perfect time, too, to be reminding people that we should go easier on ourselves. We should be forgiving ourselves also as much as, others. But it's because we do feel so much pressure to make things just perfect over these holidays. And really the focus should be on, making sure that you're spending that quality time together, making sure that you are enjoying these holidays and all the festivities that take place around them, too.
Exactly. And, enjoying feeling connected to yourself, because when you feel some connection to yourself, you then feel that connection to your loved ones, to your kids, to the season, to even such as, the holiday decor, or the traffic looks a little lighter outside, or the grocery lines look a little bit shorter when we feel connected to ourselves. And this is not an easy practice, but it's also not hard. It's just a practice. And if you are doing the F word, the word of forgive, one of those three ways out loud, mindfully, or jotting it down in your phone or on paper, you are doing the work and you will see how it moves. It doesn't make the stuff disappear. It doesn't make it go away, but it helps you see it differently. And when you're seeing it differently, guess what naturally comes in? Gratitude. So you start to feel that good feeling without having to do gratitude. You have to do a little bit of forgiving when you're feeling stuck or you're just feeling annoyed or frustrated or angry. And those are those emotions too that live in those big topics that when we think of gratitude, such as relationships or being grateful for our home and our kids, our family, our work, that's hard because those things are multidimensional and they need the F word to be applied to them. So I do have some examples too on how we can look at some of those things.
Yeah, once we've left open more space by forgiving and letting go of things, that's when you can really start to focus on some of those other things you want to bring into your life. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. And when we come back, artist Nicole Ray, she's going to be showing us how we can practice our gratitude and use all of these tools to move forward here through this holiday season in the best way possible. So more to come here in just 2 minutes.